welcome back to my channel. So I asked you guys what you wanted to see next, and in my previous video loads of you said that you wanted something really warm and fiery, and then on Twitter loads of you said that you wanted something super colourful, so I kind of combined it together and did this kind of aqua glitter cut crease. And normally I stay away from blue tones just because my eyes are blue, and when you mix colours that are the same colour as your eye, it kind of doesn't enhance them, it almost just kind of takes the attention away. So I paired it with really intense complementary colours in the crease to kind of bring it all together. So if you've got green eyes, you could totally switch out the aqua for green and then use purples in your crease or something like that. You kind of get the gist of what I mean. But yeah, this is just an eye tutorial, so I do skip through skin and lips, but I kept the skin and lips, as you can see, really super minimal. So if you like the look of this makeup look, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. But let's go on to the tutorial. So starting off, I'm priming my eye using the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden. Just something really flesh tone and just buffing that all over my lid with a synthetic brush. You want to really prep your eye, and we are going to do the eyes first because there's potential for fallout and we want to clean up the edges. Now, because this is a eye tutorial, I thought I would include for once how I do my eyebrows. So I'm taking the medium brown Anastasia Dip Brow from... oh yeah, Anastasia, and I am just filling them in, kind of starting a quarter of the way in where I'm the most sparse, and using this to kind of fill in. As you can see, my eyebrows are actually quite short, so I do have to extend them, which is why I use kind of more of a darker colour, and I use loads of little strokes just to kind of fill them in and mimic the appearance of brow hairs, because I feel that's what looks the most natural. And I kind of start from the bottom and work my way to the top of the brow, if that makes sense. Then once I'm kind of happy with the shape and the colour intensity, I then kind of feather it lightly through, and then I take a lighter dip brow, this is blonde, and use that through the front of my brow, just because everyone's eyebrow has a natural gradient where it goes from light to dark, and then I just brush that through the kind of front, and then I turn my brush to the side and go upwards, because everyone's hairs also naturally go upwards at the front. So like I said, that's just kind of the way I find it looks the most natural. Now onto the eye makeup. I am taking Chickadee from Makeup Geek. We are going to be using mostly Makeup Geek eyeshadows today, just because I love the colours and they're definitely a lot more accessible these days. So I'm just going in with a fluffy brush, and I find it easier when doing a cut crease to look down into a mirror so I can really see my socket, and just kind of concentrate this colour in my crease and taking it quite high up because we want a gradient effect, and we're going to be applying a few other crease colours as well. The next one we're going to be taking is Poppy, also from Makeup Geek, on the same fluffy brush, concentrating this in the same kind of place but not taking it as high up into the socket, just because, like I said, we want to create that gradient, so we still want to be able to see that Chickadee colour, but then also it kind of blend into this more intense fiery orange. And then just going back in, I think I picked up a bit more Chickadee just to kind of blend it out and soften it. Then going in with Poppy from Makeup Geek on a smaller fluffy brush. I'm using this to really define the crease. This is why we always do eye makeup first. As you can see, I had a bit of fallout, and this way we can always clean it up. And then I'm going in with Cocoa Bear from Makeup Geek as well. But first, just blending the crease to make sure everything is really seamless and smoky, and it all, like I said, is blended and diffused together. But then, yeah, going in with Cocoa Bear, which is a really dark, warm brown, taking a pencil brush, and this is when we're really going to start to kind of cut the crease. You want it to be a harsh line at first, but then we are, as always, going to blend it out because we don't want no harsh lines just yet anyways. To really carve out our crease, I'm taking this White Rabbit gel liner from OFRA and using a synthetic brush and using this essentially as an eyeshadow base. Because I'm going in with a bright turquoise on the lid, using a white underneath is going to really make that colour pop. And because this is a cream also, you can, like you can see, use it to clean up any mess that you had on your lid and really carve out your crease. Then taking the colour Aqua, this is from the Mia palette from Anastasia, but they do sell it individually. I'm just taking it on a synthetic flat brush and just pressing it onto essentially where we just placed all the white. Obviously, if you're not using Aqua, this is just where you would place your lid colour. And yeah, just pressing it on and making sure it is super intense and applying more if needs be to get the colour intensity that you want. Then taking it deep brown from the same palette, they also do this individually on an angle brush, using this to really cut and carve out the crease. Then on the pencil brush that we use to apply Cocoa Bear, just going in and using that to buff out this crease kind of harsh line, but still keeping it visible, just because, like I said, this is a crease, a cut crease tutorial, so you do want the crease to kind of be harsh, but all the colours above it to be really soft and blended. Now for glitter, this is MAC Reflex Transparent Teal. It's quite a subtle glitter, but as you can see, I just sprayed my brush with Fix Plus when it had the product on it, and then just pressing that on top of the Aqua eyeshadow. Now I'm just taking a makeup wipe and cleaning up all of the mess and really creating that wing. This is why I love doing my eye makeup first, because it looks kind of crappy at the crease and then you wipe it all away and bam. Now I'm using the NYC liquid liner to create a wing. I am going to do an eyeliner tutorial next week, so stay tuned for that. And apply lashes. These are House of Lashes Iconics. I love them. Obviously you can just leave it with mascara, but you know I'm obsessed. And then I just went ahead and did my face makeup, but because this is an eye tutorial, I'm just going to skip through that. I have loads of tutorials with the same kind of skin, but I'm just going in with the Makeup Forever Aqua XL pencil in the color M26 in the waterline to match the lid, and then going in with Monaco eyeshadow to just buff that out underneath, basically mimicking what we did on the top along the bottom, and I love the way how this turned out. Then just went ahead and applied bottom lash mascara, and that is the finished eye look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Give it a thumbs up if you did and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys!